Alright guys, what's up? I wanted to take a second and just talk about deadlifts a little bit and how important I think they are. Deadlifts are definitely the king of mass gaining exercises. You shouldn't ignore deadlifts at all. I know a lot of people can worry about injuries with those, but if you perform deadlifts correctly, deadlifts can be the #1 exercise as far as mass building and strengthening your overall body. I know squats are looked at as kind of the king of mass building, but if you think about it, with squats, you're mainly just focusing on legs and a little bit of core. With deadlifts, you're strengthening everything, all the supporting muscles, your legs, your glutes, your back, and your core as well. It's just one of the best exercises that you can do in order for mass building. If you're wanting to add a lot of muscle to your lower and your upper body, if you want to create better strength, if you want a more impressive physique, you've got to do deadlifts. Deadlifts are very, very important. Deadlifting will strengthen the entire back and all of its surrounding muscles, making that lift great for rehabilitation and also preventive purposes. So, like if you're wanting to strengthen your lower back, strengthen your legs, your hips, and all those joints, as long as you do it correctly, you'll strengthen those rather than hurting those. So that's why it can be really good for rehabilitation and preventative measures. The deadlift is the most effective exercise for building core strength. That helps support all the major muscle groups. Core strength, such as central muscles of the body, lower back, glutes, and the abdominals, is a very important health component. It supports the body in almost every movement and position of the deadlifts. And deadlift is the key core strength building movement that you can do. There's a lot of great compound exercises such as squat and bench, but the deadlift, for a variety of reasons, is very, very unique. It's very essential in very many programs, and it'll definitely help with your overall mass building. Very easy to do. You don't need a lot of equipment. It's great for core. It works almost every single muscle in your body. It's very safe. You won't have a bar really dropped on you or anything like that. And what I mean safe is if it's done correctly. As long as your form is correct, it's a very safe exercise. Keeping your back locked, using your legs to lift, and really focusing on that form. And also it helps with grip strength. If you don't want to use straps, I use straps personally just because I'm not really focused on my forearm or my grip strength. I want to utilize as much pull from my back and legs as I can. That way that I can really put on that mass. I can train my forearms doing some other exercise. So I'm not really worried about grip strength, but if you're wanting to work on grip strength, get rid of the straps and do deadlifts. That's a really good grip strengthening exercise. I've had a few people say, hey, why do you use straps? Why do I use straps? Because I can do a lot more weight with straps. The more weight that I can pull, the more weight that I can use when I'm doing my back exercises, the bigger I can grow. I'm not worried about my forearms when I'm training back, So, if I'm using the straps in order to pull an extra 25, an extra 40 pounds, that's better for my back. I can get bigger, I can get stronger, and I can go, if I want to go do 4 or 5 exercises for, wrist curls or farmer walk or anything like that, I can do that for my forearms. But for as far as back exercises, in my opinion, straps are great to use because you can hold on to more weight and you can do the exercises a little bit easier because you're with more weight. And it's it's a great exercise, guys. It's one of my favorite exercises to do. So if you're looking to put on mass, make sure that you're doing your deadlifts, guys. Enjoy the video.